Welcome to episode 5 of Beginner's Piano. Today we'll play using all 5 fingers, a new hand position, and learn dynamics and play more expressively. Pause the video at any time if you need to recap and practice, and please do remember to click like, subscribe and share so that you are always on track with the latest lesson. So today we're going to start with the left hand for a change. Place your left hand thumb on middle C and then place each note, so we play C, B, A, G and then new note F with finger 5. And have a look how it fits all together on the bass clef. And then changing hands, place your right hand thumb on middle C and play the notes up C, D, E, F, G, and there's new note G with finger 5 in the right hand. And have a quick look to see how it all fits together on the treble clef. And then when we put both hands together on the stave, or the great stave, the grand staff, that's when you've got the treble and the bass clef together, this is what it looks like. Now we'll put all that together in a new piece of music. At the start of the piece we have a new tempo marking, allegro, fast or quick in Italian. Its literal translation is cheerful, but in music quick is a good descriptor. And you can see the metronome marking is 120 beats per minute, the same tempo that we were playing in lesson 4. Listen to the whole piece played on an acoustic piano today first. Now, starting with the left hand, playing upwards for 5 notes, 1 step at a time, and down 5 notes step by step, and walking stepwise back up again. Listen first. Now you play. Ready? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's add the right hand. Listen first. And now you. Ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's now put both hands together. Left hand starts first, then the right hand. Ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. How did you get on with coordinating fingers 4 and 5? Pause and rewind and practice as you need. Now we have all 5 fingers, let's play a contrary motion scale exercise where the hands move in opposite directions. We'll play the pattern first legato, smoothly, then staccato, short and detached, and then back to legato. Listen and watch first. You will recall that legato, smooth playing, relies on the careful release of the first key as you depress the next key. Let's look inside the piano to see how that works. You can see the felt dampers above the strings. When the key is depressed, the hammer strikes the strings and falls back. But all the time the key is held down, the damper is off the string, leaving it free to vibrate, until the key is released and the damper falls back onto the string and stops or damps the vibrations. You can see how quickly the dampers return when I play staccato. The right hand pedal on the piano and keyboard is called the sustain pedal. On the piano it lifts off the dampers so the sound is much richer, but overuse of it makes it a bit blurry and unclear. So there is an art to pedalling and phrasing, but much more about that in later lessons. So back to the contrary motion scale exercise. Let's play together. Both hands on the piano, thumbs sharing middle C. So ready to play after a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done! Pause and rewind if you need a little more practice, particularly with getting the articulation, those lovely smooth legatos, followed by light, short and detached staccatos, and then back again to smooth legatos. Today we're going to use a new left hand position, very simply by moving the whole of the left hand down 4 steps, counting middle C as 1. Now we've arrived at C position for the left hand. Left hand finger 5 is playing C, finger 4 is playing D, finger 3 is playing E, finger 2 is playing F, and finger 1, your thumb, is playing G. So you're playing the same notes as the right hand, C, D, E, F, G, but an octave below. An octave is an interval of 8 notes in music. You can see the notes on the bass clef now start on the second space up on the stave. This is the note C on the bass clef, an octave 8 notes below middle C. Let's play through this new exercise, starting with the left hand, then the right hand. Notice the left hand notes in the last 2 bars. There's a big skip from G down to C. Let's practice that first. So left hand thumb, finger 1 on G and finger 5 on C. Ready? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again and we'll add the right hand. So the right hand, finger 5 on G, and we're just walking down 5 notes. Back to middle C, and underneath in the left hand we put our G followed by C. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. First, let's play the left hand. Watch out for the 2 bars rest at the beginning of the second line, just before the skip of a fifth from G down to C at the end. You'll hear the right hand melody to help you, but just play the left hand. Ready? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's play through the right hand. You can see it only plays starting at the second line, so we will begin with the right hand on the second line. Ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, putting it all together, left hand starts, remember the rests and the skip of a fifth in the last 2 bars. Ready? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you get on? Did you manage the rests, and did you manage to coordinate the left hand and the right hand in the last 2 bars? Pause and rewind if you need a little more practice before we move on to the next exercise. We've played in contrary motion, where the hands move in opposite directions. Now let's play both hands together, but this time in similar motion. We'll use the same articulation, legato, staccato and legato, as we did in the contrary motion exercise. Listen first. Now you, both hands in C position. Remember the smooth legatos followed by the short detached staccatos and then back to legato playing again. So ready, after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you get on? Did you manage to coordinate the left hand and the right hand? Did you manage to get your lovely smooth legatos and nice crisp short detached staccatos? Pause and rewind if you need a little bit more time to practice before we move on to the final piece for today. Listen and watch while I play An die Tür klopfen, knock the door. Notice the fifths and thirds and listen carefully to the changes in dynamics. That's how we describe volume, loud and soft. The loud sections are marked by the letter F for forte. The soft section by the letter P for piano. Forte means hard or loud and piano means soft. So the instrument we are playing on, the pianoforte, is a soft loud machine. At some point in the future, we'll take a look at how the piano evolved and its relatives in the keyboard world. But for now, let's start by knocking on the door. First loudly, forte, right hand and left hand, and then softly, piano, left hand, then right hand. Let's practice the first 2 bars of line 1. Watch out for the staccatos, the short and detached notes. As you play, imagine you're knocking loudly on a door. Loudly knock, like the way we just knocked on the piano lid. Ready? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's put the whole of the first line together, right hand and left hand. Ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you spot the left hand skip up of a third from E to G? Practice a little more if you need to make that good and secure before we move on to the second line. Line 2 starts softly, P for piano in the left hand. Let's practice the first 2 bars. Think as you play knocking softly on the door, piano, in time with the rhythm. Think of the words softly knock. Ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's practice the first 2 bars of the first line, then the first 2 bars of the second line, so that we can really hear and feel the difference between the attack of the notes between forte, loud, and piano, soft. Ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see in the last 2 bars, both hands move down the scale by step, legato smoothly, and gradually get louder. So we start piano softly and gradually increase the intensity of the tone by increasing how firm we strike each key until we get back to the level we started, 40. And you can see that this is indicated by the hairpin crescendo sign. This means gradually getting louder. So new signs: forte, loud, piano soft, and crescendo gradually getting louder. Let's practice the last two bars with the crescendo. So right hand finger 5 on G, left hand finger 1 thumb on G, and walking down steps, right hand finishes on C, left hand finishes on C, but just notice that in the left hand you've got 2 crotchets, staccato followed by a minim, and a whole semi-breve in the right hand. So starting softly and gradually getting louder. So ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play the whole of the second line together after a count of 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play the whole piece through from the beginning in a concert performance to the end. See if you can remember to put all the dynamics in, the forte loud, the piano the soft, and the crescendos gradually getting louder, and the articulation, the nice crisp staccatos and legatos all played smoothly. So are you ready? After a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Congratulations! Excellent coordination of hands and articulation control. Expressive playing has started. Experiment with your own dynamics and see what else works. Go back and review anything you need to practice, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Remember to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you in the next episode. In the meantime, happy playing!